Bullying. Stop it, please. More than 3 million people are getting bullied each year. Stop bullying. It should not be allowed. Oh wait a minute, you were supposed to say that. Because it can cause problems that can be fixed. Types of bullying. There is cyberbullying and normal bullying. Normal. Cyber. Bullies can get violent. In fact, it gets so violent, there are cases of kids hurting other kids so much that the kid that gets hurt kills themselves. Yep. Yeah. All over the world. Like I said, there are more than 3 million people getting bullied each year. But it's not only in the USA, it's all over the world. I just want it to fly away like this. But it can't. Aim back. And please don't enjoy these bullying moments. Okay, and if you need to, well, actually, this isn't a YouTube video, is it? It is? Oh. Okay, well, if you need to, pause it, like, this is actually a picture of, I think these are siblings. This is bullying getting violent again, except it's not somebody killing themselves, it's just a bunch of bullies ganging up on this one guy and kicking him a bunch of people. Now this is just a picture I found on the web, and basically what they're doing here is they're just whispering to each other, and I'm guessing they're whispering about her, so, and she feels pretty bad about it. I think I even see a tear. And then this is another one, except for those 3 people instead of 2. Like I said, please stop it. Is that it? Any questions? Olivia.
Why did you piss so fast?
I was prepared. Okay. The reason why we said it was because there are lots of lots of schools and other places in the world. They actually have lots and lots of bullying problems. And here we don't have like all that much bullying going on, but we just felt like we should just. Yeah. Hannah?
Why did you include cyberbullying and world police together?
Because we just wanted people to know that there isn't like just normal bullying where people are hurting each other or hurting each other's feelings. There's also cyberbullying, which is on electronics. One more question from Beth.
Why would the person use their bullet so many times?
I don't know why it just happened. Well, it happened sometimes. So.
Guys, we're the one who has glittering on it.
This one?
No.
No, this it's an actual slideshow, not the actual.
Order it.
If you go onto my account, it's shared with me, and no, Marcus made it on his actual account, and then he shared it with me.
Mark, get your Chromebook and share it with me. Let's go, Sean, Hannah, and Dylan while they're doing that. Whose account is it on?
Awesome.
I got it.
Oh.
It looks like he does.
Homeless people.
Homeless people. Facts about the homeless. A quarter of the homeless are kids. Watts is 1,225,000.
How to help homeless. There are over 500,000 people with no homes, better known as homeless. A few ways to help is to give them money so they can get clothes, food, and many more items they want. Or you could just give them food. You could also donate clothing. You can donate toys for kids and food to dogs.
Some homeless people eat from the trash. If they cannot find food from, or they don't have enough money, they will go through dumpsters or trash cans from places from restaurants and eat from the garbage.
Homeless dogs are like usually hurt and you need help like find them.
Army people, veterans are mistreated and people don't realize they gave anything to everything. So when they leave, they have nothing and their lives leave them. Some veterans, they don't really know that they're veterans. They don't know that they're veterans.
That's hard.
It's just roll with it.
Well, our solution is that if you ever see a homeless person, you should help them out. Or if you don't have enough money to help them, you should at least try to. So you ever see like someone picking on them, like the veterans, and they're mistreated, you could help them, or you could donate and stuff.
And even a smile could just brighten their day.
To give them like food is really helpful, like good food.
Any questions? Carl?
Why did you choose this topic?
Well, we all thought that homeless was a very big problem in the world.
And there's just too much of it.
Yeah, we should have stopped.
We can still help it.
Shelters. Any more questions? Oh.
Yep.
Later.
Littering is very bad for the environment. It can cause air pollution, and it's just really disgusting. It makes, let's say, if you have a neighborhood and it's really filled with litter, it makes the entire community look bad. Like no one cares that there's trash all over the ground. You can sit some.
Well, this is a picture of a whole bunch of bottles, like, spread across the ocean, and underneath the picture it says, this is an example of how many bottles are wasted a year.
There's over 190 million bottles wasted each year. That's enough bottles to stretch around the earth 191 times. These two animals were this snake and this turtle were unlucky enough to get caught, trapped, and injured by litter. This turtle got in one of the soda can holders and then just grew around it, and then that snake got his head stuck in a bottle. More than 500,000 animals are killed each year by litter, and it's a massive problem to animals.
This is a picture of what litter can do to the air. The whole air and stuff is polluted, and it's really a bad place to be, and everyone's evacuating from it and stuff like that because, and also, so you can see they also have those masks to protect their mouths so that they don't breathe it in and die.
Litter couldn't really get the air this polluted. It's just an example that litter does pollute the air really bad, and it could cause serious problems if you get too much polluted air, if you breathe too much polluted air. This is a littering sign that if you litter and you get caught, you have to pay fines up to $10,000. Littering is a big problem, so you should start post it on Twitter, Facebook, any social media page, post it so you know, so you can tell them, so everybody knows to not litter. And on the highway, beside the roads, you should put recycling and trash bins so people can pull over and throw away their trash instead of throwing it in the woods. Here's another sign. It says, okay.
It says littering 10 million fine, or at least it should be. And it says, and this sign states how much you should pay for litter. And like, I mean, this is actual sign.
It's an actual sign.
Yeah.
In Nevada.
Yeah.
These signs are just stating don't litter, don't be a litter bug, and don't leave your trash laying around everywhere. It hurts the animals, it's bad for you, and it pollutes the air. So, what we said earlier, if you put bins on the side of the road and post it on social media pages, we should be able to keep our environment looking nice. You can do this one.
And this is like for like cigarette butts and stuff around. It says the earth is not your ashtray, keep our earth clean, which it is very true. For people who litter, they shouldn't really litter because it's very bad for the environment. And again, this is just stating that do not litter.
And as long as you do what we kept talking about, and everybody knows, we should be able to keep our earth and everywhere really clean. Everywhere in the world should look like this. No litter, and it's clean, and we should be able to keep our earth clean if we do that. Hannah.
Why did you choose to do littering?
Because it's a big problem in the world, and there's a lot of litter everywhere that pollutes the air. And animals can get really hurt and die because of litter, and it's just a really big problem in the world.
Grant? Well, this is a comment. I really like that last picture because it looks nice and clean, and there's no smoke. And it's not a city where there's tons of factories and there's no smoke in it. Becca?
Why did you choose to include animals as part of this?
Because we could be affected by litter. It's bad, but at the same time, litter hurts animals, and that's also a problem because they don't know that it could hurt them. They just want to know what it is, and they can end up, if you go back to here, right here, this snake was just investigating the can, and this turtle, when it was really,
Small.
when it was really small, it got around the soda, that holds the soda cans, and as it got bigger, its shell just kind of adapted to it and grew around it, and it could hurt the animal in its older ages.
Cameron?
Have you noticed littering can also make water not good for animals in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did really with that.
Yeah.
Did you have your hand up, Beth? Okay.
And is it on yours?
I think it's mine. I'm waiting. There it is.
Animal cruelty is where someone mistreats an animal on purpose. Like if someone purposely kicks a cat or something.
Okay. Well, the one before was animal puppies were fighting at each other, and this one's older dogs fighting at each other.
Over 1,000 cats, dogs, and horses die a year to animal cruelty. There is something called a puppy mill. It's usually an area like a barn or something where they mistreat animals and try to sell them.
This is a puppy tied up with duct tape, and it's kind of it looks like it's in a barn. That's where most of them happen.
Fur coats usually come from dogs and cats who are skinned to death.
It's a picture of a dog, I guess. You can explain this one. You can explain this one. I don't know.
Explain that one.
Sign, I guess, and it says there's no excuse for animal abuse.
Animal hoarding is also a really bad thing. The animal hoarding normally means taking a large number of pets in an area not properly housed.
This is what they put the dogs in. Most dog fighting places.
this is a dog fighting collar. This is what they put on them when they're about to do dog fighting. Dog fighting is another abusive activity. It's where they have two dogs and they put them in a pit and make them fight until one is unable to fight anymore. Please don't hurt me. What did I ever do to you anyway? Okay. Pit bulls are the most popular dog fighting dogs. Okay, this is a picture of somewhere in China where these people put their dogs in this ring where nobody's gonna be able to see them. It's somebody like it's not in a town, it's just in the middle of nowhere, probably. And they just put this together and there's two dogs fighting and two people who are like their owners that have trained them. A good way to stop animal cruelty is by putting up animal phones around the cities. What the animal phones do is that when anyone sees someone hurting a dog, they can pick up the phone and click the call button, and they can tell the people at the other end on the phone about like what they saw and tell them the address so they can like get the police. Okay, this picture says monsters aren't real, but humans are, and it's just the dog. This hurt animal. This is a picture of a horse. It looks like hasn't been well taken care of. Its fur, like fur has stuff, like it always starts to be cut, and this is a person who killed a pig. He ain't killed a pig. It's just a piece of pig. Well, abused a pig. Yes. These two people were arrested for abusing dogs. I think they either were for hoarding dogs or owned a puppy mill. This is top 10 ways to prevent animal cruelty. Well, I'm not gonna read all this. This is a dog before. This is a daddy lab before rescue. This is what he looked like before he got rescued from people. And that's what he looked like after he was rescued. Well, after his adoption. This is a picture of Anna, a cat who's a female, and she was found from head to toe with duct tape on her and had no food or water, so she couldn't get up. This is just a picture of her. It says keep calm and stop animal abuse. That's a picture of a bad case. It's a horse that wasn't fed properly, so it's just getting it could die that way. Yeah, that's why it's This was supposed to be a joke, but people didn't take it like a joke, and they called the police on this guy, and he got in very bad trouble because you're not supposed to take the gun and point it to a cat. Don't just be sorry, do something to the animals. So saying that you can't. We stuck really script because we have a lot of questions. And this is a picture of a puppy chained up, and you can see that there's no water or food for it. This is just frankness. Animals have no voice, they can't answer help, they can't answer that they can't answer. Humanity must be their voice. Okay, this is a picture of dog fighting dogs, and there's no water. So, see, they're probably just gonna be left there. This is your picture, I took it.
They would like kill bunnies so they can get fur, like bathrobes.
Yeah. This.
Okay. This one was, I think it's at like a very bad zoo or something, where they like chain up the animals, and give them just a little bit of food.
Picture of a dog, and I can see that she hasn't ate or drank for days because you can see her ribs, and that's just a picture of a dog, and
It's a dog fighting.
change the. Thanks for listening. Our presentation about Anna Colton. Okay, do you have any questions? Okay, Anna.
Why did you choose animal cruelty and why did you include
What again?
why did you choose this topic and why did you choose dog fighting?
Okay, because animal cruelty is bad and dog fighting is bad, so that's why we picked that. And anybody else? Ben?
Why when did dog fighting start? I mean, you know that people actually kill dogs because they're meat.
Yes. That's
I think dog fighting has been around since dogs, or not. Do you say dog fighting or dog?
Dog fighting.
I have no clue.
Or dog.
Actually, I think dog fighting was around like in ancient Roman times or something. It was since dogs, I think.
any more questions? Nobody?
My name's Olivia. I'm going to show you the picture first. Every time you light up a cigarette, you are saying that your life is on. It means like you smoke, you might be like saying that your life isn't living, living, and like you don't care if you die, but it. It's a lecture, like Mario, it might be bad for kids because the kids might like Mario and might not like see pictures. One in tobacco smoke can harm your children. Basically, you don't want to harm your children if you smoke marijuana. It's called chewing tobacco. This is the guy in the red is yelling at that guy for smoking in the building when you're not supposed to. And that guy looks like he doesn't really care because like if you smoke you might not really care about what you smoke. No, Grumpy Cat does not want basically this my favorite cat what they made it love that. This is a picture of Cedric's trying to get that guy to smoke, but he's saying no because he knows that it might really harm him. Your face is breathing my air. Stop it. This is like hands over you. Like you might get like smoking, like maybe it might arrest you if you're doing really bad smoking.
Evan helped report a customer today. Finally quit smoking this morning. Basically, yeah.
Smoking kills no smoking day. It means like someone should make a no smoking day and then like not systemize smoking. If they make a no smoking day, they might get arrested.
I want to have not try. To have not try. Not try. Basically, it's especially showing that you don't want to die. Like when you first start smoking, it's fine, but then it gets kind of.
And like the more you smoke, the more like the risky that warning, cigarettes cause fatal lung disease. It can cause lung disease.
I quit. Basically, my mom, she used to smoke when I was born, but she realized that she had babies and she.
This is a guy, like, I think, like, the money is wrapped around the cigarette. Like, most cigarettes you buy, the waste.
Yeah, and basically, you're just giving people lots of money for getting big cars and stuff.
It's that, like, so like, not here, it might be, like, really big or crazy. We just have to, like, keep calm.
You do not want to smoke for you or for other basically, this guy, so real happy and cigarette, and it works after the joint smoke.
Smoking is very, very, very bad for your heart. It means you can get, like, a heart attack if you, like, smoke. So, like
Illusion of smoking. So some people is like we start out with them and like
yeah, it's like telling you you might get like really you might get sick from it, but then you like die, so it like tastes like really nasty and then you get used to it.
we're still basically nice stuff people like what says this person has more time than this person.
So never call me again and tell me like that lady right there found out you were smoking, so she doesn't like smoking, so she left.
Worry about secondhand smoking much? That's what I was just talking later. The other side, it's called secondhand smoking, which means like this guy leaves it out, and then let's say this girl leaves it in. It's just like her.
You should never smoke because it's very, very, very bad. What I think we should do is I think we should not make cigarettes anymore because it is just given bad people that make cigarettes and they just get money for doing bad things.
I as well get her like different people this dad said smoking. It's just one of those and it's just like she's really
And like the dad doesn't see like So, like, when you breathe out, someone in her, like, to, like, do something to her, and, she's probably released, like, 3 inches, like, she's, you don't want cancer because we're smoking, it can cause cancer. So basically, if you don't smoke, you can have cancer. If you smoke, you probably will have cancer.
20 million Americans have died from smoking in the last 50 years. The last, like, 50 years, people have been dying, and, like, they, like, when they die, they probably, like, due to the stuff, did I do this? I should have done that.
Over 20% of all deaths in the U.S. are from smoking. Hazardous to your health. Don't kill yourself and us too. Basically, people, they want to try smoking, don't put it all the time.
Those, like, cigarettes have given you, like, cancer. Like, if you, like, don't smoke, like, cigarettes, you just, like, smoke cigarettes, you just get cancer. But if you smoke, like, cigarettes, you can still, get, like, cancer. It doesn't mean, like, cigarettes are good for you. It's still bad, and, like, cancer is still bad, too.
You best in the guy, he doesn't want it, trying to push it away. 20 minutes. Congratulate yourself again of the last time that you should normally go before you. And then there's 8 hours, 8 hours, 8. Hours you resisted the fixture and tears and circle cigarettes. As a reward, your reflection has improved dramatically. 48 hours, your sense of taste starts to come back. You can officially lecture your friends about the dangers of smoking. 6 weeks, your energy levels are through the roof. You might even become one of those 40 people you look down on all the time you've been busy. 6 months, your lungs capacity is greatly improved. Resist the temptation to have a celebration sticker. Just know you can't remember how bad it feels. 1 year, well done. You now left the recipes of the relationship with your other. This will go back even if you're still questioning. Be the generation that basically I absolutely love fitness, and I would hate for people houses that would smoke right in front of the cats because that's just doing Stop. It's telling you to stop smoking. That's not just cancer or losing your breath. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, cough, cough, cough. You and cough, 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 cough. Well, luckily here, the 3 little pigs have built a house of straw. Susan seriously thinks that will keep me out. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Cough, cough. Please. Sorry guys, you're going to have to blow your house in the case. You gotta quit smoking, man. You're running out of with there's a fight. Quit. This is basically smoking or get 1% careful, you have to be.
Why'd you choose this topic?
Because we thought nobody would choose this topic. Yeah,
Why'd you choose that last picture?
because it's a funny way to add like a funny picture at the end.
Oh, because I kind of get it, because the dark side is like smoking, and tuna is kind of good for you, but since whoever that is supposed to be, I guess Darth Maul, is a cat, and cats like fish, tuna. I thought that was...
Any other questions?
This is a question. I think you should have said this one time. Is that if you smoke, no offense. If you smoke, then there's no offense. You should just be telling you that. You should just be telling them that it's bad for you. Warn them before they just do it and then identify themselves.
Any other?
I just want to share smoking too.
We just answered that, but I'll repeat that. Because we thought nobody else would choose it.
I think the last picture is cats love tuna, like Grant said, and it's kind of like with cigarettes. They're tempting them to go to the dark side. With humans, it's tempting them to go with the smoking.